And who pays for the lawyer? Like, how do you pay for the lawyer to go to court and fight your ex for alimony or spousal support, child support, your share of the marital assets, if the only money that you had access to was your husband's bank account and he has locked you out of it now that you've separated and he isn't willing to pay you to fight him? This is what people don't understand about a divorce settlement and the split of assets. Like, yes, sure, you may be entitled to 50% of the marital assets. You may get child support and spousal support, but that can take months, if not years. And in the meantime, who is paying your bills? If you have been out of the workforce for many years or never in the workforce, you don't have an income stream, and if you had the kind of marriage where your ex-spouse had all of the access to the bank accounts and locked you out of them, who's paying not only for the lawyer fees, but for your groceries, your rent payment and bills, the children's school uniforms in those months, or again, years that it could take for you to actually come to a proper legal settlement of the end of the marriage? And sure, this can vary a lot from country to country and even state to state, especially in the US. In many cases, you can get before a judge really quickly and get in place a temporary order for some spousal support or child support. But again, who's paying for the court fees for that? There's a huge misconception out there that women are making off with heaps of money in their divorce from men. And like, putting aside the fact that they should be making out with at least 50% of the assets if they supported him in his career by taking care of his children in the household for no pay, people are not making out with scads of money the day after they divorce someone. It takes a long time to come to these settlements, and for the most part, women do not end up with their fair share. They do not end up with the child support that they deserve, and statistically, men do not pay all of the child support that they're even ordered to pay anyway. I used to date a guy who was going through a divorce from his spouse who used to have to follow him around the world with the children because he had the high-earning job that went from place to place. So she had no money to draw on. They were going through this process where she would ask periodically for money to pay for her lawyer to go through the financial settlement. And he was like, I'm not going to pay her to fight me. This is the attitude these men have. This is why you have to have access to your own income stream somehow.